What's going on, guys? I'm Jace.
And I'm Josh.
And we have another death battle for you guys today.
It's one that I've wanted to watch for a while. It's Zoro versus Erza.
I don't know anything about these characters.
So I don't.
Zoro is from One Piece.
Do not.
One Piece.
I'm not watching One Piece, man. No one has enough time to watch like all 600 episodes of One Piece.
It says right there, One Piece versus Fairy Tail.
Yeah, and I've actually watched like a big chunk of Fairy Tail, like 95 episodes of Fairy Tail.
What can you tell me about Erza?
She has magic powers. Okay, she can open up. She has like a bunch of weapons in a pocket dimension that she can open up and just summon a weapon.
Invisible cabinet.
Yeah, I guess like the invisible satchel, but it's just like it'll just summon a weapon, and also she can change her armor at will. Like she has a bunch of different armor. Like she's got a fireproof one,
right,
and then a flying one, and then one that has a really big shield, called I think it's called like adamantium armor or something, or like adamantine armor or something. And she has like 50 swords, okay?
50 swords?
50 swords.
Okay,
she can all use them at the same time, okay?
What, telekinesis? What is that shit?
Kind of like telekinesis, man, I'm telling you. There was this one instance, they're probably going to mention in the video, where they were like, the city that they live in, everyone in Fairy Tail, was surrounded by these electric balls. And this one person in Fairy Tail, the guild, it's the name of a guild, like shoots one down, right? To try and, because if they don't, they're gonna hurt the people in the city. So she shoots one down, not Erza, but like some other person. She shoots one down, and as soon as she does it, she gets zapped with electricity herself. Because if you destroy it, then you get zapped yourself. And then she passed out. The girl who did it like that. Erza took down like 30 of them at the same time and just got knocked out.
Oh damn!
I'm pretty sure she woke up, and I'm pretty sure she woke up before everyone else did. She is strong, okay?
We got, alright, you're on making me lean towards Erza.
Well, the thing is, I don't know about,
we don't know about
Zoro. I think everyone...
So then let's find out.
I think everyone in One Piece might just be OP, because One Piece is about the pirate with the rubber powers. He stretches around and everything.
Mr. Fantastic.
I don't know about Zoro, though.
I guess we'll find out. Let's find out with the analysis starting now. Back to the old animation.
Oh, yeah.
Past, present,
stand aside, worthy adversary.
Has stood the test of time. The swordsman.
And today's combatants are two of the most skilled warriors to ever wield a blade.
Roronoa Zoro, the feared swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates.
And Erza Scarlet, the battle mage of the Fairy Tail Guild.
Yeah.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It's alright. 8-bit's alright.
As a child, Roronoa Zoro dreamed of becoming the greatest swordsman in the world.
But he didn't just enroll at a dojo. He showed up, challenged everyone, and then just sort of stuck around.
Zoro's dojo training sharpened his natural talent with a sword, but there was one person he could never quite manage to beat. His sensei's daughter, Kuina. They dueled a lot, and Kuina won every single matchup. All 2,001 of them.
Damn, you think you would have gotten at least one in?
Despite the constant defeat, Kuina and Zoro were very close friends. Together, they promised that someday one of them would become the world's best swordsman.
And then she fell down some stairs and died, which just seems like an unacceptable way for a master swordsman to bite the dust.
Does thin out the competition for
gosh,
world's best swordsman, though.
True. I mean, that's how I became the world's best shotgun woodcarver.
After Kuina's death, Zoro inherited her sword and used it to hone his skills even further. Eventually leaving the dojo in search of the current title holder of world's
bounty is 320 million belly.
He immediately got himself lost. With nothing better to do, he became a bounty hunter and wandered around the ocean until he ran into a stretchy pirate kid.
You mean Monkey D. Luffy, who brought Zoro onto his crew of Straw Hat Pirates.
Actually worked out pretty well, since Luffy was already looking to hire him anyway. Turns out, Zoro has quite a reputation.
At this point, he was already a master swordsman, and
got a sword in his mouth.
and training under Mihawk, his swordsmanship became legendary.
He created his own fighting style, Santoryu, also called three-sword style, because he uses 3 swords, one in each hand and one in his frickin' mouth.
Dumb.
That doesn't seem very safe.
Oh, shut up, Wiz. Badasses don't care about safety.
Regardless, with the three-sword style, Zoro can perform several unique attacks, including the Onigiri, where he strikes with all three blades at once.
Or the Tatsumaki, where he makes a tornado dragon.
By swinging his swords a certain way, he can fire compressed air projectiles toward an opponent, like with his deadliest technique, the 1080-pound cannon.
How's he doing
And
that?
last but not least, he knows the Kyutoryu 9-sword style.
Wait, what?
Did he just grow 4 more arms and 2 more heads? How the hell did he do that?
It's just an illusion,
Ugh.
but it still somehow has physical presence.
He's like a human slap chop
And
with a
it's not an
total of
illusion.
9 swords.
That's one way to put it. In addition to his skills with a blade, Zoro is able to use Haki, a mysterious power that every living being possesses, but only a select few have learned how to use.
Haki, much like Neapolitan ice cream, comes in 3 flavors, and Zoro only has access to chocolate and vanilla.
Chocolate? I don't even... Well,
That's an
one of
interesting
those
way of putting it.
flavors is observation Haki.
That's vanilla.
Of course. Which in some ways is similar to Spider-Man's Spidey Sense. Zoro can sense the location of other people, even if they're invisible or far away, and can also predict most opponents' attacks.
Then
Oh, wow,
chocolate,
look at him go.
everyone's favorite Haki flavor, is armament Haki. This
Whoa.
lets him form an invisible armor around himself as protection, or harden his swords to make his strikes cut through almost anything.
With both Haki, Zoro has been a real asset to the Straw Hat Pirates. They've
Why is he
traveled
fighting
the
a
world
giraffe?
and had a lot of weird adventures.
Like that time
Weird
Zoro
adventures.
fought a literal
Oh,
living
shit.
mountain man named Pika and sliced him clean in half.
A strike so powerful
Damn.
it didn't just cut through Pika, it sent his top half flying upward. Considering
Oh,
Pika's
shit,
enormous
I can see
size
them
and
breaking that
punishment
down.
mass, this strike had to have been more
Oh,
powerful
shit.
than the first ever deployed hydrogen bomb, the 11 megaton Castle Romeo.
Also, Zoro's pretty damn fast. One time he moved so
Decapitated
quickly
a dragon.
he seemed invisible to a
9,000
room full of
miles an
highly
hour?
trained assassins. And when the odds
Shit.
are against him, he'll keep pushing himself, even past the point of bleeding out.
Thus, he's powered through some incredibly intense pain, such as...
What is that? Bubble.
Holy shit! How the hell is he still standing after that?
That's a good question. After a battle with Kuma, a bear man because this is One Piece, Zoro took on not only his own pain from near death, but also Luffy's, despite being told that doing so would surely kill him. But it just didn't.
And he doesn't even brag about it. What a badass.
Zoro is definitely the stoic badass type, but he can't do everything. He's a sword fighter above all, and prefers to fight up close and personal.
He also has the world's shittiest sense of direction. He gets lost without someone there literally reading the map for him, and could never survive on his own without his friends.
You might think Zoro would be more of a lone wolf type of guy, but no. Much like how Kuina's death spurred him on to become a great swordsman, it's his friends who keep him fighting.
I set sail for only one reason, to meet you,
And what is your goal?
to beat you.
Erza Scarlet
Yeah.
grew up in a small rural town called Rosemary Village. It was pretty picturesque as far as childhoods go.
Hold on, Wiz, I'm getting a premonition. Despite everything seeming perfect, something
He
terrible
goes
happened.
horribly
A
wrong.
murderous cult attacked, destroyed
Ah,
the
shit.
city, and enslaved the children to build a tower to resurrect their evil
Yeah.
overlord.
There it is.
Yeah, Urza was
Young
kind of a
Erza
slave.
was tortured, and
A
while
child
she may
slave.
have lost an eye in the process, she also gained a friend, Jalal Fernandez. He actually gave Erza her last name, Scarlet, after her red hair.
She and her buddies swore they'd escape, so Erza ended up staging a revolt and saved the other slaves thanks to discovering her latent magical powers.
Unfortunately, not everyone made it out.
Turns out Jalal got possessed by some spirit that made him a huge dick, and she had to go without him.
Fine, if you want to leave so badly, then I'm not going to stop you. But you'll have to go alone.
After that nightmare, Erza swore to dedicate her life to helping and protecting the innocent, and so joined the Fairy Tale Magicians Guild. Luckily for them, she possessed a great skill set for a mage.
Her main thing is requip magic, which is basically like having an armory with you at all times, without having to
Yeah.
lug it around.
Requip magic allows Erza to summon her vast array of weapons and armor at will, meaning she can use multiple combinations of swords, lances, and outfits all in one fight without ever really slowing down.
Adamantine
Damn, that'd be
armor. That's what
useful
it is.
for all my weapons.
Little
How many's
armor.
she packing?
She's rumored to have access to as many as 100 sets of armor and 200 weapons.
Nice! As far as armor goes, her go-to is the standard Heart Cruise set. But there's also the Heaven's Wheel armor, where she can send swords flying at people, the spiky defensive adamantine armor, and the Black Wing and Flame Empress armors, which have wings for flying.
Don't forget her giant armor, which she uses with a lance, purgatory armor, which has a lot of spikes, and seduction armor? I'm not really
The
sure
fuck?
what purpose this serves.
I don't remember that.
Probably to make enemies
Oh, there you go.
terribly aroused. Ever tried to fight with an erection whiz? Believe me, it's not easy.
Right.
Fuck.
Well, Erza claims her most powerful armor is the Armadura Fairy armor, which is very pink.
These are fancy and all, but sometimes she doesn't even bother suiting up. If her back's against the wall, Erza equips her Clear Heart clothing. This enhances her speed and attack over defense, and channels all her magical energy into her katanas for a decisive blow.
She can charge magic through her swords to perform all sorts of magical attacks, even mixing and matching weapons and armors to better her chances in a fight.
She's also just really good at sword fighting. Actually, she's really good with a lot of weapons, including hand-to-hand.
All of this makes Erza an excellent addition to the Fairy Tail Guild. She quickly became one of its highest-ranking mages and was the youngest member to ever pass the S-Class Mage promotion test.
Fought
An
100 monsters at
incredibly difficult
once.
gauntlet only the strongest and wisest of warriors can even attempt.
Speaking of achievements, she's pretty friggin' strong. Don't believe me? Well, here she is, lancing a hole through a giant floating cube.
This cube was about 100 million cubic miles in volume. To punch through it, Erza's lance must have dealt about 16 kilotons of force.
Hers is also fast enough to deflect bullets point blank from a flintlock pistol. Guns with a muzzle velocity of about 540 miles per hour. And that's without a speed boost from her armor.
Right, many of her armor sets grant her stat boosts, increasing her speed, magic, defense, etc. She's survived plenty of destructive blasts, including one that blew up an island. Considering that island's size, that's an explosion equivalent to 2 kilotons of TNT.
So she's sexy, can survive island-busting attacks, and has a shit ton of weapons? She's basically perfect. Just wish she used a gun or two.
Well, she may have a vast armory, but swapping them in and out requires magic, and she can run her supply down if she's not careful.
So it's just like a mana bar in those fantasy games you always play.
Exactly, though even when she's out of magic, she's still quite deadly in hand-to-hand. Like when she fought her alternate self from another parallel universe.
That universe has a lot less clothing. Sign me up!
But when you're among the best in the guild, you get the job done no matter the limits.
I will withstand any physical pain to protect the ones that I love.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
What are you thinking?
I want to go. How fast did it say Erza can go? How fast can she move?
I don't know.
Because I saw it said that Zoro can move 9,000 miles an hour.
I don't know.
Okay,
It didn't say,
even without the speed.
It didn't
I'm-
say he could move. He said that he once moved
Alright.
9,000 miles per hour.
Well, then he has the potential to do that. I mean,
I mean, I saw they did. They,
I want to go with Erza, honestly.
I mean, they showed the clip with Zoro, and he cut the giant in half, and they said that was like as powerful as a nuke, which is like. But I think maybe because I think Zoro's stronger, because he cut the giant guy in half, and they said not only cut him in half, but sent the top half of him flying up in the air.
Right.
So I don't know. So that's what's throwing me off.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Erza.
You're gonna go with Erza?
Yep.
I don't know if it's my heart versus my brain, because I'm biased towards Erza, but I don't know. There's the Zoro thing where he cut the giant in half and sent him flying. Well, Erza, it said, remember the 9 sword style?
Yeah. What about
He
it?
said it's an illusion. But
But
Erza,
it has physical.
but Erza, she's immune to illusion magic. So maybe she won't see the thing.
It's an illusion that has a physical piece to it, but she's not affected by that. So, I'm still going with Erza. You? Back up your mind, Josh.
I'm gonna go with Zoro. As much as it hurts me, I'm gonna go with Zoro.
Slap that.
Yeah.
Slap that. Alright.
It hurts because I really want Erza to win.
Alright, root for Erza, but say, you really gotta do this. Come on, kick his ass. Kick his ass.
Yeah.
No, fuck!
Let's go. Oh!
Oh, sorry, lady. Could you point me in the way of the shipyard? I've been looking around for hours.
Oh, he found his one poster.
Aha! You're the one I'm looking for. Come peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe later.
Oh.
Then we'll have to do this the hard way.
I told you I'm busy! Fine! Well, I guess we're doing this now. Whoa! What?
You're coming with me!
Neat trick. Try laughing at this!
Nice.
What's that armor?
I don't remember. That's Pikachu armor.
You are strong.
This is the fairy armor.
But this is true strength.
They leveled the city. Oh, man.
Fool. Nothing is worse than the loss of life.
Oh, he's okay.
Don't start crying, woman.
What?
So much for all that true strength bullshit, huh?
I'm regretting my decision now.
No. I can do this! I will claim this bounty for my guild! For my strength! For my
Shit, he's putting the
friends!
bandana on. Oh, damn.
Bring it on!
Oh my god, look at them all. Oh, he's doing the 9-sword style.
You're not the only one who fights for their friends!
Running the flat on swords. Oh, here we go. Classic anime.
No!
No, oh, Jesus. Oh, now it stops recording.
Now, where the hell is that shipyard?
Jesus! Talk about a killing blow!
In the past, Erza could react to projectiles flying over 500 miles per hour, but Zoro could move faster than the eye could see. U.S. Air Force tests have shown that a well-trained human eye can consistently spot and recognize an image in 1/220th of a second. So, in this case, Zoro would have had to move from point A to point B, which is about 57 feet, in 4.5 milliseconds. That's close to 9,000 miles per hour.
That's more than 5
My
times
bad.
faster than a bullet. Erza didn't really rely on speed anyway, and there's no evidence any of her armor magic could have helped close that wide of a gap.
Speaking of her armor, Erza did have more options in defense and weaponry. Unfortunately for her, she was simply outclassed in damage dealt.
Erza could withstand hits of about 2 kilotons, like the blast which destroyed that island. But Zoro has dished out much stronger blows than that.
Slicing Pika in half, for example, was equivalent
Yeah, I
to
knew they were
11.5
gonna
megatons.
break that down.
That's about 6,000 times bigger than anything Erza has survived. And while Erza's artificial eye may have seen through Zoro's 9-sword style illusion, it couldn't prevent him from actually attacking her.
She also had that habit of stripping down to clear hard clothing in a bind. Yeah, it gave her more sword power, but at the cost of less defense. This sounded like a good idea on paper, but close-range combat was Zoro's bread and butter.
Erza was mostly self-taught, and while proficient with a blade, Zoro has trained with swords all his life. Even with the greatest swordsman in the world, an up-close duel was exactly what he was looking for.
Guess she won't be getting a fairy tale ending.
The winner is Roronoa Zoro.
God damn it.
I was about to go with Zoro at the end of his analysis. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be hard to beat. But it's like, no, Erza will got this in Meg, and then, fuck, I'm wrong.
Now I gotta slap you. I wanted Erza to win. I gotta say bitch when I slap you. Bitch!
Ah. That's pathetic.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean. I only got you with the tips of my fingers. I missed.
That's a. It was a wussy slap.
Can I slap you again?
You may not.
Fuck!
Well, I mean, you can, but then I'd have to get to slap you. You're thinking about it?
Yeah.
Nah,
God damn it, I'm pissed off.
We're not breaking the rules like that.
God damn it. Wait, there's something else I wanted to say.
Say it.
I'm trying to remember. What was it? What are you doing?
Checking your mind to see if I can figure it out.
So so they said that Zoro can cut through they said he cut through the giant, right? And sent him flying. But then they said Erza cut through the cube. I thought that would have been equivalent, but I guess not.
Nope.
Apparently
not. Oh, excuse me. A nuke has several megatons, but she only used 16 kilotons to cut through that cube. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
We will see you guys next time. Bye.